Hey, how you doing? It's T. I'm good. I didn't feel like texting all that other stuff, but I don't know if you got like 5 minutes. Yeah. So yes, you're right. And allow me like 2 minutes to brag and boast on myself. Everything is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're very smart, and that's one of the reasons I like recording this because I like helping people. I don't want nothing from people, you know what I'm saying? But it's like 10% of the people gonna get what I'm saying, which is fine. But I just want to be different. So what I'm saying is this is chess, not checkers, right? And it's like if I was to record this like as a live person, like trying to start YouTube, I'll be the biggest credit repair person because it's real people. I think everything. I don't know how you feel. Everything happened exactly how I said it. You know what I'm saying? As first you had the account, right? And then something happened, life, you know what I'm saying? And then they closed it, and then your score dropped, right? And then when they closed it, your score went up, right? And we was like, who should we call? We don't call nobody until someone buys this, and then they buy it, and then the creditor, there's three people involved: the creditor, the collection company, and you, right? And this is scary. And I say Americans, we're only scared of two things. That's death and being sued. But me, as a credit repair person, I'm scared of two things. I'm scared of the police and the IRS, right? But once I start learning this, I got a little bit more courage. So I'm gonna send you something later. I have a Fifth Third Bank envelope, a big ass envelope from Fifth Third Bank, right? And I have a big ass envelope from Navy Federal. I didn't even open it because I already know what's in it, right? Because there's like morally we should pay these people back. But once I found out maybe 5 years ago that the creditor, they write this shit off and they get their money anyway, so they don't care if you pay them back, but we should pay them back if we could. You know what I'm saying? So we with the complaint companies, the CFPB and the FTC, the CFPB is like a law. It's like the Fair Credit Act. They say the FCRA. Some people say 609 letters, and they create all these YouTube channels and all this other shit. But they actually don't read the letters. Like I don't read all of them. But that's like an act. Like speeding, the highway speed limit is a statute. It's not a law. You know what I'm saying? So you can go above that bitch, but you can break the statute because you sign up for your license. When you sign for the credit card and all this other shit, you say you're gonna pay them back. But if you don't, they didn't give you no money, so they wrote it off, right? Now the collection company comes and we file a complaint on the collection company with the CFPB. They have 15 days to respond, or they get a fine. I don't know the fine amount, right? Now in that below that, we can add someone. We can add Navy if we want, but we know we owe it Navy, right? So Navy, they're gonna send all the stuff they have on you, the application, your signature, all the other shit, because sort of like they have to, even though they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Because the collection company bought it. Let's say if Navy Federal, I'm almost done. Let's say if Navy Federal, you owe them 5 grand, right? And Navy Federal closed the account, right? And they didn't charge it off. And the collection company buys it from Navy Federal. They can do that. The collection company buys it from Navy Federal. Now the collection company, they actually owe $5,000 plus on their taxes because they're making money. You know what I'm saying? And this come with like other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But since Navy charged it off, the collection company buys it for 5% of 5,000. Right? Now Navy Federal got their tax money. They really don't expect to hear from you. Yeah, they stopped calling you, but we added them. And they're like, I don't want to respond to this shit. Just let me send her something. And it is scary. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't open that shit. We know the collection company with the CFPB, the FTC, and the letter that we sent certified. Once we get rid of the collection company, they're just going to lose $500. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get 5,000 when they only paid 500. And I don't like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind Navy Federal getting a refund. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like you paid 500 and now you calling harassing regular people trying to get 5,000. And sometimes they settle. And even you seen the settlement letter from the original company trying to offer you half before they charge the shit off. So you can create your own credit company. Just like you remember, I don't know if we did the jury account, the My Jewelers account. Did we do that for you? Right. That's a great company. It's a decent company. Then I start looking at stuff in reverse, and I called the credit bureau to see if I can offer credit to my clients because I have a tax ID. I have a janitorial company, and I created this janitorial company, and I was going to say the people who sign up for me, they're going to pay me for credit repair, and I'm just going to give them $5,000 in credit. And and I figured out how to do that, and I figured out like how much to charge and what's the credit limit, and Experian was walking me through this shit. Just like on a whole different world, and I didn't finish it. But long story short, don't worry about that stuff. You don't have to open the packet. It's just a response because we added Navy Federal. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was fooled off of that because I just learned from looking at stuff and going to court and trying to fight these people. And I tried something different this past couple of years trying to record people, but I'm like, I'm out of this game. Someone told me 10 years ago it was going to be a headache, but I enjoyed everything I did for trying to help people, you know? Yeah, man. So, the collection company, I don't know what else we got to do for them. It's almost the end of the month. No, I didn't see that. Like I said, my phone been fucked up. I didn't look at that shit. You can email it to me. I can log in and I can post that shit. Are you mean to tell me they responded already, the collection company? They responded. I'm looking in your text. Yeah. I'm looking in the text right now. So they responded to the CFPB or the FTC report that we filed. I don't think they got an FTC yet. Yeah, it don't matter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So now I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the response. It says close August 20th, 2026. I don't know when we filed that shit, but that was fast as fuck. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm saying. Because it's almost illegal. Navy Federal can't take the shit back because they got their taxes, and that's like I forgot the person name that do your taxes. That's like financial shit because it's checks and balances, you know? Like the criminals back in the days when maybe like the 50s or the 60s, back when they was doing like prohibition and all that other stuff, black people had businesses and white people had businesses. America don't mind if you're doing illegal shit, long as you pay your taxes and balance everything out. You can't get too greedy, you know what I'm saying? That's why they don't like this drug stuff with Mexico and the drug cartel, but Americans still like the drugs. So every now and then they arrest someone, but this is crazy. I'm looking at it right now, and now. Okay, so no problem. So that response will send the Navy and get the Navy account off because let's say you're at 720, right? Even though you don't have collections and the Navy Federal account is closed and you're at 720, if we remove the Navy Federal account, you're probably at 745. You know what I'm saying? And that help with your interest. But in the future, there could be someone else that picked this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah. So check your credit every couple of months. Check the mail because someone else is going to try to grab this a year from now, 6 months from now. So it's like a never-ending battle to keep your credit clean. So that don't mean you free forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's next. And that's how we're going to get the Navy Federal removed because it's closed once. They got their money. You know, we can do it this year, but the collection company even said they're going to remove it and then send that to Navy with a threat to sue them, and they should go away because now they don't give a fuck. And especially if it's 2027 because they got their money back. But hopefully Navy will respond to this. The thing and we update your ID. We got to remove your address. And now we send this letter to Navy. Like I said, it's chess. You got to wait till they move and then you move. And now we send this letter from the collection company to Navy and redispute your stuff. So, oh my goodness. All right. I got your Navy Federal thing. Yeah. That's even better. Like words mean stuff. Like do and don't and shall and remove and like charge off and all this other stuff. It's all crazy stuff that we don't know about because we too busy watching football, you know. So I just got it. Yeah, your account has placed with conserve a debt collector, and we sent them different. So it's different from the other people that we complained about. Oh, it's all bullshit. We can go to that website and see if they got an email, and then I'll send them motherfuckers a police report. That website, PA. It's I don't like this shit, but we're still gonna. I'll try to redispute the Navy once we remove your address. Yeah, so we can wait. I'm finna go to the website, this new collection company, and the thing about it says a debt collector and debt buyer and collection companies are three different things. You know, so I would try to get your house before the end, refinance before the end of this year, and then I hate these people. Yeah, but some people they fix their credit and they never look at it again. You know, a year and a half from now they try to get a car and they have a collection pop up. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Your stuff has been deleted. It hasn't been removed or whatever. But okay. Anything else you need, let me know. But did you do the thing for your address removal with your update for the credit bureaus? That's next. Yeah, let's send it to them. They seem like they're giving you a hard time. I think all this shit coming from experience. You Yes, sit and wait for that letter from this new company. But I would write Experian a letter saying, "Hey, this is my ad. I dispute this address. This address is not mine. I never lived here." It's like three sentences, right? Send a picture of your ID with a light bill. You can make it all in one PDF and you can upload it to Experian Upload tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know how to merge PDFs, and I can do it for you. You go, yep, I got that too. That shit is awesome. Go to Experience Upload and upload it, and then get there like tonight, and you maybe have a response Monday instead of mailing it. You know what I'm saying? So then we sit. No, Experience Upload. You can do CLPDB. Say hey, these motherfuckers had the address for something they fail to remove it, and they're harassing me or something like that. They keep sending different collection companies after me, and I'm about to file a police report or a lawsuit. But do one first, and I can help you with the CFPB. No, I wouldn't do that. No, no, not right now. Cause you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to do too much, cause then they'll put a fraud alert on your shit, and they'll block your stuff. And you trying to get a house, and now you gotta call them, and they're like, "Damn, she really been a victim of identity theft," you know. So that's very like sensitive. You don't want to do it too much. Just three sentence letter, and you can sign it or take a photocopy, then change that into a PDF. Experian, please remove this address. This address is not mine. I have not lived here. Da, da, da. Sign your name. You know what I'm saying? Last four of your social and your birthday, and just really stress me out. If you don't, I'm gonna file a CFPB, FPTG, and probably a police report. You know, something like that. You know, I would just do three sentences. Keep it simple. You know, in your own words. Um, and look out for this company. I try to go to the website, but it's not working. But I want this company that's collect this new collection company. And one more thing I want to say. Oh man, let's say stuff stay on your credit for 7 years, right? And on the 6th year, 6.5 year, a collection may have your stuff. They will transfer it to their sister company that's in the same building, and then the 7 years start over, depending on how much. So there's probably a sister company of the other creditor. This shit just pissed me off, and probably make me want to start a collection company too. Oh, but that's it. I didn't want to text all that stuff, but nah. Yeah, they just doing what they need to do so they won't have a fine. Yeah, I think this is the same fucking company. I'll look it up later to see what they registered because it sounded the same. Paid Conserve, and the other one was whatever the hell the name was. The name don't even sound that good. Cre- yeah, credit response at da. I'll start a credit company with some ghetto people working there on the phone. Hey, give me $50. I'll close this shit. A whole bunch of. I've been to those call centers too, which I'm not mad at these people. Man, it's like a fashion show. You go to some of these call centers these years ago, but they dressed up and everybody got a job. So, you have any other questions? Yeah, just keep it simple, and I'll hit you up maybe Friday or Monday. All right, good job. Yeah.